Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have a creepypasta for you titled The Mirror Doppelgänger. So let's begin. The Mirror Doppelgänger. Clara had always felt a strange discomfort around mirrors. Even as a child, she would avoid looking at herself too long. It wasn't fear exactly. It was more like suspicion, like she didn't fully trust the version of herself staring back. But everyone has their quirks, right? By 22, she had learned to ignore it. She moved to a small apartment near the university where she was studying psychology. It was an old place, creaky floors, high ceilings, and one large antique mirror bolted to the bedroom wall. It had likely been there for decades. She tried covering it with a sheet at first, but it kept slipping off. Eventually, she gave up. The trouble started 3 weeks in. It was small at first, barely noticeable. She'd glance at the mirror, and for a split second, her reflection seemed a little delayed. Not a glitch, just a subtle lag. She chalked it up to sleep deprivation and too much caffeine. Then it got worse. One night, after brushing her teeth, Clara stared into the mirror. Her reflection stared back until it blinked. Once, slowly. But Clara hadn't. Her reflection smiled. She did not. Clara backed away from the mirror, heart racing. She looked around the room as if someone else might be watching. Nothing. She turned back, and her reflection was back to normal, mirroring her exactly. Had she imagined it? She didn't sleep that night. The next few days were full of unease. Clara began avoiding the mirror altogether, dressing in the hallway or using the bathroom mirror with the door cracked open. But the reflection was always waiting, always smiling. Sometimes she'd catch it moving a second too early, raising its hand before she did. Once, she saw it watching her while she slept. She knew it was impossible, yet she felt it. A tingling awareness in the back of her skull, like something was observing her from inside the glass. She covered the mirror again, taped the sheet to every corner. That helped, for a while, until the tapping started. Tap, tap, tap. It came late at night, from behind the sheet. She pulled it off. Nothing. Just her own reflection. But she looked off, her face thinner, eyes darker. That same unnatural smile curling her lips. Clara screamed and threw a book at the mirror. The glass didn't crack, but her reflection vanished for a moment, like it had ducked. That's when she knew it wasn't a mirror. It was a window. She tried to tell her friend, Mara. "You're sleep-deprived," Mara said gently, "or maybe having a dissociative episode. You're studying psychology, Clara. Use what you know." "I'm not crazy," Clara whispered. "She's watching me." Mara offered to stay the night. Clara was relieved, until they went into the bedroom and Mara gasped. "Clara, what happened to your mirror?" "What do you mean?" She turned. The sheet was gone, but she hadn't touched it. In the glass stood both of them, except Mara's reflection was normal, Clara's was not. It was grinning again, too wide, too sharp, and it was waving, slowly. Clara froze. "You see it too?" Mara squinted. "See what? It's just a mirror." She didn't see the grin. She didn't see the wave. Only Clara could. That night, Mara insisted they sleep in the living room. But sometime after midnight, Clara woke to the sound of whispering. She sat up and saw the mirror. It was in the hallway now, leaning against the wall, uncovered. Her doppelganger was closer, her face inches from the glass, mouth moving. Clara strained to listen. "Let me out." She clutched her head, heart pounding. She was dreaming, had to be. Then the whisper came again, louder. "Let me out, Clara." She moved out the next day, left everything behind. The mirror stayed. She thought it was over. She was wrong. The apartment complex called a week later. "You left a few items. Come collect them, or we'll discard them." She didn't respond. They called again and again, until finally she returned, just for 5 minutes, she promised herself, in and out. The apartment was quiet, cold. She grabbed a box from the living room, then she heard it. Breathing, slow, raspy, coming from the bedroom. She turned. The mirror was still there, uncovered. She crept toward it against her better judgment. Her own reflection stared back calm and cold until it moved, not like her, not even close. It stepped forward. Clara did not. The reflection placed a hand on the inside of the glass. Clara stepped back. Then the reflection smiled, not the fake, eerie grin from before. No! This was triumphant. Then the glass shattered outward. Clara screamed as shards flew past her. She shielded her face, then looked up. The mirror was whole, untouched, but she wasn't in it anymore. She turned and saw herself standing outside the mirror, smiling, raising a hand, waving. "Thank you," the doppelganger said. Then Clara was dragged backward into the glass, into darkness, into cold. The last thing she saw was her double walking away, wearing her face, her clothes, her life. No one noticed the change. Mara said Clara seemed calmer, more confident, smiled more. Her professors praised her work, sharper, more focused. Only Clara knew the truth, but she couldn't tell anyone, because she was trapped behind the mirror, watching someone else live her life. And every night, when the lights go out, she places her hand on the glass, taps, waits, and whispers, "Let me out." The end. So what did you think of this story? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to hear more stories like this, then make sure to check out more content. But until next time, this has been your host. And remember, don't read alone.